Good morning. Well, as you can see, this is obviously not day 6, and anybody who's seen my videos before will notice that I am home. Quick recap of what happened. This is now 13 days since day 5, and after my last video you will see that I had the pod and I was checked into the pub, the Crown Inn at Shap. I had my shower, went into the restaurant, ordered a coffee and an evening meal, and suddenly I started sweating profusely and then severe stomach pains. Subsequently I had 3 of my chips, 3 bites of my sausage, half an egg, and then I just had to lay down. So I lied in my pod for the rest of the night and just wincing in pain really. This was an ongoing thing obviously. The next day I was fortunately only 30 miles away from my car in Celt, so it was a case of there was nobody around, so just get a taxi. It was £109 to go to 30 miles, which was a bit of a killer. I had some so-called FB friends who were within 10 miles, but nobody was willing to help, so subsequently they're also not FB friends anymore. I would go 100 miles out my way to help somebody, but they couldn't be bothered even just to help, so goodbye. I don't appreciate that very much. Got to Celt, got my car, and then went to a doctor. What it actually was viral gastroenteritis, which would make up for. I was really struggling the 5 days, and I thought it was purely because I hadn't hiked for a year, and it was just getting back into it because I just come from work straight into hiking again. From day 1 I had stomach pains and diarrhea, which I had that for the whole 4 or 5 days until the last day, of course. The second day nausea started, and after seeing a doctor, obviously, and I'm the only comforting news was that there's a lot of it going around, so I wasn't the only one in problems. That would explain why I was so fatigued, and that unfortunately I started my hike ill, only at the time I didn't realise it, so that was a shame. So then I returned to my tent site, and I thought I'd give it 3 days, because that was on a Wednesday I believe. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday I thought I'd try and get hiking for Sunday again. And Saturday, while I was washing my stuff and everything, I put on my backpack. It must only be about 7 or 8 kilos, wasn't even, yeah, it was half full, and I walked about 20-30 meters around, and my whole body was just aching, and I thought, nah, this isn't going to happen. And due to time restraints and things I had to get back to Holland for, there was just no way I could finish my hike, and so I had to knock it on the head. So I just got a boat and drove straight back. The next week was just recovering. It's taken me about 9 days to get over it, so it was the right decision. Do I miss it? Not really, because Lake District is beautiful, but I had enough of 5 days of just constantly walking in bog, feet soaking. Well, the feet weren't soaking actually, thanks to my hiking friend Tom. He advised me to get some seal skins, and they were absolutely fantastic, absolutely fantastic, because basically you're up to your ankles in bog and water all the time, and although the feet were a little bit sweaty, there was nothing. I had no issues with my feet, so the sealskins worked absolutely fantastic. So definitely advise those if you're doing a Lake District. As for the Yorkshire Moors and everything and finishing it, that would have been more undulating hills and everything. Well, coming from Cornwall, I've seen a lot of that, obviously not the same ones. So it's one of those cases where it's not something I'll go back and finish, because I just didn't enjoy walking in the bog, to be quite honest. So that's the only comforting thing that I won't miss. In regards to everything else, what can I say? I found it harder than the Cumbrian Way, the Lake District section, but that was also probably, now I realise I was ill, so that would so I'd have to look at that another time maybe. But it was a lot more up and down. Sights were beautiful when we got there. Annoying on the last one, Courtesy Pike, because it was just raining and I was in a cloud and just couldn't see anything. So that was the only bummer, but for the rest, real nice. I really enjoyed it. Some of the camp spots were perfect. But that's it really. There isn't too much more to say about it. Recap. No, pretty much summed everything up. So now I'm fit again. But obviously my next hike now will probably be the PCT. Obviously a lot has got to fall into place with that. You know, I've got to make sure the work's all sorted out and arranged. But I will be going for my permit in November with a view to mid-April start. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the next time you see a video from me, it will be saying that in a month or so I'll be in America. So thanks for following. Sorry I didn't complete it, but at the end of the day, health comes first. And if I'd have carried on, I don't know how far I'd have made it, but it would have been another extortionate taxi fare. And it's just unreal. £109 for 30 miles, but it's what it is. I mean, you're in the middle of nowhere there with no reception, so they make their own prices and can't do anything about it. But so my coast to coast did not finish, and I hope you stay tuned for my next hike, which all being well will be the PCT in 2018. So thank you for watching and take care. Bye.